All right, what's going on, guys? So today I'm taking you with me through my entire day on how I make over $15,000 per month just with my iPhone. And I'm making this video to show you that it's really not that hard. And in this video, I'm going to be exposing the exact system that I use. So if you pay attention, you can literally replicate my business model and do over 6 figures a year, $10,000 or more per month, just replicating my business model from this video. I'm literally leaving no secrets out. I'm gonna give you the run down of the exact system that I'm using that's making me over $15,000 a month. So make sure you guys are paying attention. Okay, but diving actually into the work, you'll notice that I've got a couple different things open on my screen. You might not be able to see it, but it's really not that important of information. Right here I have Slack, in the middle I have Discord, and over there I have Asana. So I use Asana to do project management, make sure I'm on track, those sorts of things. In the middle here I also have a very simple to-do list. Sometimes I like to use that instead. It just depends. I know some people like, note paper and those sorts of things, but when you're managing a lot of these clients, it is kind of hard to make sure that you're on track and not missing anything. It can be pretty stressful, especially when you're juggling a bunch of different things all at once, kind of like I am. So I like to just write it out right in front of my face so I literally have no excuses to miss anything. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I have a couple videos to do today. I have about 5 or 6 videos for my actual clients that are on retainer, and then I have a couple performance UGC deals through TikTok One. And I'm able to see that all the way over here on this program right here called Asana. I'll put a screenshot on screen. It's really simple. Essentially, it's a project management software. There's all different types of them. There's ClickUp. You can even use Notion. I prefer Asana. Monday.com. There's literally tons and tons of different project management softwares. You guys just have to find the system, because when you start managing a bunch of clients at once, you'll start to realize that it's very easy to get turned around, miss things, forget things, and you just want to have a bulletproof system where you cannot miss anything and you can literally visualize it right in front of your face. That is literally what's going to teach you how to scale to, $5,000 to $10,000 to $15,000 to $20,000 a month, because the more work that you tack on, the more that you're responsible for, and you want to make sure it's all organized and easy to read and easy to understand. And at some point, you might even bring on a team member into your situation and operation. And in order for them to know what's going on, you have to have these softwares in place. So I always recommend getting good at that. So, in the future you can scale. So what's really amazing about a lot of my clients is that they literally hold your hand through the entire process. Now, you'll see this a lot when you start to do this yourself. And it's actually so amazing. And what I mean by that, and why I open up my Discord and open up my Slack every morning, is most of my clients will literally send me a piece of example content that they want filmed for that day or for that week. One of my clients literally sends me scripts every single Monday, and on Monday, today, I'll literally open it up and film all of my content in one day, so I'm done for the entire week. And then one of my clients actually sends me content every day to film. So they'll send me an example piece of content or a script every single day. And that's not bad either, to be honest with you. It's a little bit of balance, because I feel like if I were just to film all my content all in one day, it wouldn't really keep me engaged. It wouldn't keep me in the business. And so, having an excuse to actually sit down and create the content every single day is actually good for me, because I'm putting in the time and actively working. I know that might not make a lot of sense, but I feel like, keeping your muscles going, it's just like working out. It's just like running. If you take a long break, you'll dread the day that comes when you have to do it again, if that makes sense. So keeping that ball rolling, making content every single day, it makes you better, it makes you wiser, it makes you sharper. And yeah, so, okay, here's what we'll do. So it's Monday. We'll start with the easiest content first. So I work for a college AI software. Remember, I'm literally leaving no secrets, guys. I'm telling you guys all the information in this video, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what it looks like. So the college AI software is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love working for this company. They are beautiful. So let's start with the easiest content first. So my agency that I work with on Slack has sent me 3 pieces of content to create today. And one of them is for a college AI software. This video is going to be really simple, but they send me a piece of example content, as you guys can see here. And I'll actually pop it up on screen so you guys can see. As you can see, it's honestly really easy. And that's going to take me like 30 seconds to create. So that'll be a good one for the day. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So obviously we see the piece of example content here. All right, so hopping into things, I'm going to give you guys exactly what it looks like. I like to record my demos on my laptop because most people will be using their laptops for these types of situations. And remember, at the end of the day, your goal is to create content that actually converts. And if people can relate to it, if it's easier to see, obviously that's what you're looking for. So I won't expose the college AI software that I'm actually working for, but we'll pull up the actual software here so we can record our demo. And yeah, we'll make sure that that's on full screen. I always have an easier time recording my MacBook screen than I do my computer monitor for some reason. I don't know if that's just like something to do with the screen or something, I have no idea. But we'll open up TikTok Studio. Now, TikTok Studio is going to be your best friend, guys. If you haven't installed TikTok Studio, you must install TikTok Studio. As you guys can see, TikTok Studio here, it's literally just like recording in TikTok. It looks like exactly like TikTok's UI, except you can actually save it without a watermark and then post that content anywhere you'd like. So you get the native TikTok fonts, you get the native TikTok sounds, you get all the native TikTok video effects and stuff like that, except you can save the piece of content in high quality and then repurpose that across different accounts. Now, I do this because a lot of these collabs you post on Instagram and TikTok, so you need that piece of content. I also recommend doing this just in case the brand comes back and wants you to either change something or send them that piece of content or something like that. You can always have the HD version to send them. So just watch the video. This one's pretty simple. It's kind of that, like, you know, shocked effect. All right, so getting started here, we just want to make sure that the laptop is in the frame. So yeah, the framing looks pretty good. We're going to type away for a little bit. I've got it in 0.5 speed. I want to add that kind of dramatic effect of slow motion and get that raw reaction. So we're doing 0.5 speed. And how you change that, guys, just if you don't know, which you probably should know, you can do that by just clicking this button here. So we're going to go 0.5 speed. We got to do this pretty fast because it will be in slow motion. So let's go ahead and type away. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Oh my God, incredibly dramatic. Okay, that might be a little bit too dramatic. Okay, sometimes I get a little bit animated. So let's tailor it back just a little bit and do somewhere in the middle. This camera angle's kind of hard. I have to literally prop my phone up perfectly. Which, we're okay. We can do this. This is fine. This is just fine. This is perfect, actually. Okay, so typing. Oh my God. This is what it looks like, guys. I told you, like, sometimes, man, you know, it sounds crazy, but bro, you get paid a lot of money to be doing this, so you just want to make sure it's literally perfect. Okay. Okay, let's see what that's like. I feel like that's a lot better. Typing, grab the phone. Reaction, boom, it probably cuts right there. Okay. So the client specifically wants me to add a talking piece to this, which is fine. I have no problem with doing that. That's actually really easy, and we're gonna go over kind of what it is. Yeah, that'll be honestly pretty simple. So we have it pulled up on the laptop right here. You guys will see. We'll go back, add some new clips, and then I like to do 0.5, guys. For some reason, 0.5 looks a lot better when it comes to filming your screen. I'm gonna minimize everything on my computer here. That's right, guys. I actually started using this app called Learning Cortex, and it saved me tons of time. As you can see, I literally have all of my... I'm going to redo that one. As you can see, I have my different notebooks and different textbooks. As you guys can see, I've uploaded my notes and textbooks on here. But down at the bottom, I can actually make a quiz. I can even make flashcards. As you guys can see, I've got my flashcards right here. And then we'll do a talking piece. Learning Cortex literally saves me tons of time when it comes to studying because it uses AI to make all this awesome stuff for you. You have to try this. Boom, that's literally that simple. Now let's go into editing here, guys. This is super simple as well. So remember, we kind of want to cut it like right here. Let's pull up that example video. Make sure. POV, I finally get why everyone deleted ChatGPT. That's all we got to do. So we're going to cut it about right here, okay? POV, I finally found... Or I finally get why people deleted everyone, all capitals. I do want to use that exact text hook. Deleted ChatGPT. So you guys will notice, actually, a lot of these small details that you think are not that important can actually be really, really crucial to your content. So, you know, doing it to the best of your ability, also formatting kind of like I'm doing right here, and placing that text is actually really, really important. I know people overlook that a lot, but guys, it is important. Everything's important when it comes to making content. So, you know, make sure you're paying attention. Okay, in the example content, they are not talking, but the client specifically wants talking in this. So that is pretty much all we have to do. I'm trying to decide if I should keep the text down here. Maybe. And then I'll do a slow zoom, guys. So how you can do that is just add a keyframe at the beginning, keyframe at the end, slow zoom, zooming kind of towards my face.
That's right, guys.
Oh, I accidentally recorded everything in 0.5, but that's okay. We can fix that. No way. Okay. We're going to put it all at 1x speed, guys. Literally everything is possible. The TikTok editor is actually really good. You guys will notice. So, okay. That's really it. Now we want to add some audio. So what audio do they use here? Let's see. Okay, just kind of like a basic audio. We can kind of use anything. I have one in mind. I have a bunch of sounds favorited. That's why using TikTok Studio is so amazing, because you can also favorite audios, the recommended audios as well, and get those actual TikTok sounds. Now, of course, you can do this and record on your phone and then upload it to CapCut and edit through CapCut, but you don't get those actual TikTok sounds. And again, this is so crucial to making content, as those native TikTok sounds, the ones that you hear every single day, are the ones that you're going to be uploading on. Those are the platforms that you're uploading on anyways, so why not just access them directly? If you know, you know. TikTok Studio is literally the GOAT for this. This is one of the best pieces of advice that I can give to somebody, is record all your content on TikTok Studio. Okay, so honestly, I think I'm going to use, let's see. I might have actually used it recently on my recents here. Okay, I think I am going to use maybe this sound, which you guys have probably heard a billion times. And then, of course, we want to mute the typing and everything. That's kind of loud, so we'll go to the beginning here, mute it.
That's right, guys. I actually started using this.
So right here, you'll notice it's kind of loud, so we're going to turn that down, just like that.
I actually started using the time when it comes to studying, because it...
And then I'm going to add the actual website right here, just like that, so people can check it out. Because at the end of the day, guys, conversions are what matter the most. So now we have our full video here, and it was just that simple. I messed up a few times because obviously I'm, you know, recording this with you guys.
It saved me tons of time. As you guys can see, I've uploaded my notes and textbooks on here, but down at the
I'll
bottom,
press save.
quiz.
And then just like that, we're going to go ahead and go to Slack, send that to the client, see what they think. If they approve it, we'll have it posted today.